computer virus. The virus is also called as malwares. So let's see. Full form of virus is vital information resource under siege. And malware definition is actually malware is software. A virus is software code designed to destroy a server and sneak a work of a computer system. It is actually man-made and it's not a virus, but it acts as similar manner as virus. It will spread from one system to another system by itself or by intervention of human activity. Now let's see viruses are different types based on their characteristics and the method of attack. This is basically categorized as method of attack. Now let's see. So types of malware or virus. First one is worm. It spreads on its own and it is self-replicating, occupies memory space and hangs the system. Spyware secretly enters and monitors the activity of all the online activities of the people, and also it will take away the credentials or passwords and login IDs to the hacker. The next one is Trojan horse. It spreads when you click on or open the app which is infected. And this app of Trojan horse looks at very useful applications in the computer, and it will block the other apps which are working or which are functioning in the system. Okay. Then it will also change the settings of the system can be changed by the remote hacker or the person who has designed this Trojan horse. The next one is Super. Super is it looks like a very important antivirus software, kind of a cleaning software, but it's actually a malicious software. It can be downloaded from malicious websites, and this can create fake files and pretend to be very, very important for scanning files. And it will scan the file time to time by itself. And actually, it's pretending it's scanning, but it will actually send you information to the developer or hacker. The last one is virus, which is a very common feature is that so it spreads through email and network and storage devices that we use in the pen drives and all. Okay, especially with the magnetic storage devices and the pen drives. And it will slow down the system and make a computer or very prone to other kinds of malwares, which can easily affect your computer. Now let's see about the symptoms. The first symptom of a virus infection is it will pop up the windows by itself. You're not opening it, but still the windows of the applications and the program and things will open up by itself. Second one is slowing down the system day by day. Slowly, day by day. Your machine will boot. It will take longer time to boot. Maybe to open the application may take longer time. Third one, opening up apps and file itself. Some files and some apps may open itself without you clicking there or without you opening there. Then fourth one is asking login ID and passwords again and again. Maybe twice, especially when you're trying to make payment, online payment through your banking sites or other kind of media. And the last one is crashing your device totally without any physical damage. So your device is not physical damage, not dropping or something, but will crash by internally by crashing your hard disk storage device and crashing all the software which may not be functioning. The hardware may be unused. Let's see. The first one is boot sector virus. So this boot sector virus will affect the boot sector area of the hard disk where operating system important files are there. So it will infect there, which we call as 00 track in 0 sector, where very often the antivirus or any other software cannot reach, where only OS is recorded. So next one is executable file virus. So this affects all the executable file of the applications and the command files of DOS and other utilities. Okay, and also system drivers and DLL files are also affected by this. So exe file, com file, and DLL files are basically infected by executable file virus. Then we have got another one is a network virus. So this network virus will hide inside the shared resources and drives of the LAN. So if the server has got devices connected, it will affect the server directly, and from the server it affects all the workstations or the terminals wherever the things are, the works are functioning. Okay. The next one is polymorphic virus. Hides inside the file changing its form. And this polymorphic can change its shape, dimension. Okay, it will alter the binary structure of the file and very difficult to detect and remove because as it moves from one file to another file infection, it will change its format. It changes file format. It will affect one type of file, again goes to another kind of file, so it will be very difficult to detect and remove. Next one is macro virus. So it infects files such as Word documents, Excel, spreadsheets, or workbooks and PowerPoint presentations because these applications basically have the shortcut keys of the keyboard shortcuts, which has got many of the macros. So it will actually a macro virus is recorded to the macro. It affects the functioning of the shortcuts and the macro keys which we use on the keyboard for carrying out different types of functions or instructions. Then we got last one is a multi-parted virus. Multi-parted virus it hides in the boot sector as well as it hides in the executable program files. So it also hides in the exe and com and DLL files as well as one copy remains in the boot sector area. So therefore it spreads very fast and it will hold the system. It will hold the total functioning of the system. How this virus spreads? The virus. So antivirus software is meant for scanning and cleaning the virus infection from our system. And what it actually does, it's given here. So have a look at it. Then we go, the antivirus actually scans your computer system. It scans all the USB devices that we connect with storing files or moving files. It fixes the errors by chance. The errors can be easily fixed and can be cleaned, or infections can be cleaned. Or if it cannot be cleaned, if it is contiguous to other files, other applications, the antivirus will also quarantine those files automatically. So separate them, isolate them from being shared and used by the user or the other applications. And last one, if the file is very, very dangerously infected, cannot be cleaned, and there's no possibility of it, it will ask you to delete, permission to delete it. And that is the only last remedy for removing that infected file. Okay, so let's see. That's the end of our antivirus on the internet protocols. The internet protocols will be discussed in the upcoming video for this section of the session.